There's something about Vietnam that stays with you. The swirling morning mist in the mountains, lanterns drifting through ancient streets, and rice paddies that spread like brushstrokes across the land. But from the air, it's a whole different kind of magic. If you're dreaming of capturing Vietnam from above with your drone in hand, this video is your essential guide to flying legally, safely, and beautifully. Let's start with the basics. In Vietnam, a drone permit is technically required for all flights, even if you're just a tourist flying recreationally. That said, if your drone weighs under 250 grams and you're flying in remote or rural areas, enforcement is often relaxed, especially for personal use. However, the law still applies, so we strongly recommend applying for a permit, especially when you plan to fly near cities or cultural heritage sites, travel with your drone through customs, or just want peace of mind while shooting. Drone permits must be submitted to Vietnam's Ministry of Defense, ideally 2 or 3 weeks before you fly, especially around holidays. Update. But here's the catch: a foreign traveler can't apply on their own. You'll need a local partner, such as a licensed agency or tour operator, to act as a guarantor, prepare the paperwork, and coordinate with the authorities. It's not a fast process, but with the right help, it's absolutely doable. Even with a permit, some areas are strictly off limits, including within 5 kilometers of airports, government buildings, border zones, military bases, and certain cultural or historical sites unless specifically approved. The legal maximum altitude is 120 meters. Violating these rules can lead to fine, drone seizure, or worse, so always double check before takeoff. Here's an important legal step. Your local guarantor, the person or agency who handles your permit, must report your flight to the local military office before its takeoff. It's a formality that validates your permit for that location, time, and drone, so make sure this is coordinated in advance. Not all agencies offer the service, so do your research and work with experienced partners. In reality, many travelers with sub-250-gram drones are flying the countryside without permits and rarely face issues, as long as they're respectful and avoid restricted zones. But flying over cities, temples, or near offshore buildings, that's where people get into trouble, and a photo is worth losing your drone over. Once you're airborne, here are a few tips to capture Vietnam at its best. Fly during golden hour for soft, cinematic lighting. Use any filter to smooth out bright daylight footage. Pre-plan your shots with apps like DJI Fly or Litchi to ensure smooth, steady movements. Vietnam is absolutely breathtaking from above, but flying here legally takes some planning. The good news? You don't have to do it alone. Work with a trusted local partner who understands the system, so you can focus on the creative side and leave the paperwork to the pros. Got questions about flying drones in Vietnam? Drop them in the comments. And if you're ready to explore Vietnam through the lands and the skies, follow for more tips, stories, and field updates. Fly smart, shoot responsibly. I will see you in Vietnam.